Man, we definitely should have stayed out of that fight. I forgot how crazy overpowered a good cleric player can be. You can play cleric and really suck. That guy, he knew what he was doing. Here to heal, well played, dude. Also, they said they're gonna do a major wipe in like 2 to 3 weeks. This mini patch feels like a way to test the waters with how they want the game to go. I think this is totally true. I think they are testing the waters to see how the game should go. I think people have been overreacting way too much. Because before they introduced a bunch of loot, they wanted to test the limitations of the economy, and then hotfix like 17, 18, they lessened the loot, gold is harder to get, items are harder to get. I think Iron Mace is smarter than we think. They're just testing responses with these hotfixes. They want to see how the audience reacts. This very recent patch, hotfix 18, this is more tailored towards the hardcore players. Hearing a lot of people saying the game is dead. To me, the game is still very, very fun. I've had my moments where I would mention devs and I would tell them to fix the game, but the more I read the more constructive comments about the game, the more I realize that some people in general chat are really making the game look bad. Constructively, what's going on is I think they're just testing us. They want to see what a majority of people like more. And it seems like a majority of people like a little more loot. They don't want it to be as hardcore as classic World of Warcraft. That's for sure. Right now, the game feels like classic World of Warcraft. That's how it feels. It's a very difficult to get gold. It's difficult to get items. I think they're trying to find a balanced middle ground. As far as the amount of players who are playing right now, I think not as many people are playing because everybody knows that there's going to be a wipe in 2 weeks. So what's the point in grinding so much and getting all this stuff if the game's just going to wipe anyway? So I've been hearing a lot that people are just waiting for the next wipe. Another huge thing is their platform is completely solo. If they were on Steam, they would have way more players playing. Eventually, I wouldn't mind if they decided to join like a different platform like Riot Games or something like that, or whatever suits their genre. Even if they lose money from sharing income with a different company, they are going to gain such a bigger fan base, such a bigger audience. That will pay a lot more in the long run. So I'm rooting for Iron Mace. I hope they do well. I hope they continue to do well. And as long as their game is still good, I'm going to keep supporting them. I'm still having a really good time playing. And I'm hoping the next major wipe is going to be a really good one. Some feedback that I have, if any devs are listening to this, is try not to listen too much to general chat. And try to stay true to yourselves and try to stay true to the original vision of your game. Whatever you guys were doing during demo phase, you guys were apparently doing something right. So if any devs are listening, just make sure you guys stay authentic and try not to veer too much towards what people are saying in general chat or on Reddit or wherever else. guy says, I don't mind the normal encounter that leads to teaming, but once in High Roller, when it's organized Chinese groups, it's completely unplayable. So the recent announcement that they just made, that's what this is about. They are trying to ban those people. I don't know if they're all Chinese people. I mean, it could be any ethnicity. It does seem like the names are Asian or Chinese or something like that. But the way that Iron Mace is handling this is very, very good. They clearly said that those normal and fun RPG encounters in-game are totally fine. So you can still crouch, you can still make friends in-game, you can still kind of gang up on people in-game. You won't get banned for that, but you will get banned for those organized groups. Everybody's going into a high roller, and they are just gaining treasure, and they're just selling it in the real market for actual money. They're trying to ban those people, because those organized groups are killing the game. You know, you got people all queuing in the same server, and they're going in and they're getting all this loot. From my understanding of what I've been reading online, these people actually sell this loot for real money. They also did say that they're working on other solutions as well, so we could expect a region lock or something like that. As they said, certain things that they're trying could come with pros and cons and stuff like that, so I think they're just experimenting. I think they're doing what they can. And for some of the people who are really kind of afraid of the game dying, I would not be afraid of the game dying, because back in the PUBG days, look what happened. Spawned Fortnite, spawned Apex Legends, spawned a bunch of other great BR games. So if Iron Mace doesn't do it for everybody, another company's gonna come out and make an even better game. And I hope that doesn't sound negative on Iron Mace's part. I hope Iron Mace succeeds, and I hope they bring it back to life like when there was 100,000 people playing instead of 10,000. Check this game out though. I went in pretty stock armored. I mean, I had a couple rings on, and I brought a pretty decent weapon with me. And we came out of this dungeon looking pretty damn good, but it took some damage. Anyways, guys, I hope this was an enjoyable video for you guys to watch. I hope it's somewhat of a breath of fresh air, because I've just seen so much negativity about the game lately. I think the game's going to be fine. I think the devs know what they're doing. I think everybody needs to calm down. Trust the process, and remember that this game is in testing. It's in development. So we need to give devs some time. We need to appreciate the devs more. Try to be a little more positive in general, chat. Really, just try to hope for the best, man, because the game is still great. Callan B with the $4.99 donation says, get a coffee or something on me. I always love to see new vid from you. Keep up the good work. So usually 4 out of the 7 days out of the week, I eat pretty damn healthy. Like, I eat very, very good foods and stuff like that. 2 to 3 times a week, I always go and get something yummy, like McDonald's or Jack in the Box or something like that. With that $4.99, I went ahead and got a burrito. Super good. Really appreciate the support. Anyways, guys, thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.